Let's see here. Don't know if anybody can hear me, but let's see here. Live chat. All right. I'm going to do it like this. All right, we're going to see if anybody is on. It is New Year's Eve after all. And wait and see if anybody joins here. I don't suspect there'll be a lot of people in here just because it is New Year's Eve. Someone's joining. Hey, Shock Zone, welcome. Hopefully you can hear me. I don't do many of these. Oh, you're at Kings Island, Shock Zone. Wow, nice. I don't know how much longer I'm going to be here, to be honest, because it is damn brisk. I just took 4 Mystic Timbers rides, and one of them was in the sleet. So I was going to stay, meet up with some other friends, but they've bailed because of just how kind of chilly it is and stuff. And I don't think I'm going to make it to midnight, to be honest. It's hear you. Oh, hear you loud and clear. Good. I'm going to try something real quick. I'm going to try to rotate this sideways. Okay, it doesn't do it like that. It doesn't like it that way. So I have to do this silly vertical video. But yeah, it's just I'm at Kings Island, and for at least another hour. I was going to wait until it got dark to get video of all the lights and stuff like that. But I'm just kind of getting over a cold too. So this weather isn't ideal. Matt Nelson, have a great year. Gotta get back to work, hopefully. Thanks, Matt. Hopefully it's not too bad up there where you live. This kind of was going to be a bigger type deal than what it originally was going to be, and then it just kind of fell apart, I think. But I hope everybody has a great new year. Next year is going to be absolutely fantastic. Lots of big changes in many different aspects of my life. All very, very good. Don't get me wrong. All very good. And I'm excited to tackle 2024 for sure. And I hope everybody that eventually watches this, if they do, they have a great 2024 as well. It's probably going to get dark soon, so I'll do this as long as you guys can see me. And then bail from that. But I walked around the park a little bit, and I'm not. Oh, you're not at Kings Island, as a matter of fact. I'm not even in Ohio. I'm in Florida. Oh, okay. Sorry. I thought somebody that was at the park saw me. Sorry if I keep on wiping my nose. It's my nose is running. Heard rumor that Universal was finally opening a preview center for Epic Universe. Oh, wow, nice. I've got videos somewhere on my channel for the preview center in 1997 they had for Islands of Adventure. During an IAAPA preview party in November of, or IAAPA private party in November of 1997 at Universal. I was so excited about that park, and Islands of Adventure is my favorite park in the country, I think, which is kind of sacrilege to say because I'm at Kings Island, and I only live about an hour away from it, but to be honest, I look at this park differently, and I look at Cedar Point differently. I live in between both. I've been going to both since the 70s, and I just look at them differently. I look at them, you know, just as kind of like a hangout place. I mean, I grew up going to these parks, so I feel it's kind of unfair to call them my favorite park. Hey there, Ellie G. Hopefully all's doing well. Sorry, my nose is running quite a bit. Yeah, I just decided to come down here by myself. Steve Sargent was going to come down from Michigan, but he's not feeling very well. And my friends Josh and Mike and Kat and all of them, everybody agrees that it's not like an ideal situation for us to be here today. I mean, it was literally kind of snowing here just a little bit ago. But the funny thing is, I was walking around the park. I wanted to do this a little bit earlier, and I went to various places to sit down, and there's literally no place in the park until I found this spot here where there's not music blaring. I mean, not very loud, but just copyrighted music that would, shut this down in a second, most likely. It's one of the reasons I don't do live bits remotely. I usually just do them at home, but I've never done one. I'm trying to figure out where okay, I am looking up there. I never use my my camera on the front of my phone. But, no, Laura, I know that. I know. I'm sorry. I just called you LAG because that's your screen name. I'm growing dizzy, so I know how you feel. Oh, wow. Okay. Cool. I hope everything's good, Laura. I haven't talked to you in a while. Things are just rapidly changing in every aspect of my life for the better. And for this year, this is crazy. I think this is only my third visit to Kings Island this year. And usually I go a lot more, but I've just been taking a break with getting involved in the this kind of life, just taking a break. I stayed a good portion of the year away from watching any like preview videos of what's coming next year, and I'm still kind of in that groove. I don't need to know everything about an attraction before I get on it, and because I've taken that aspect this year and just kind of eased back on the enthusiast stuff, I've appreciated this season more than probably in the last, I don't know, 6-7 years. Not that I didn't enjoy anything at any of the parks before, but I missed the element of surprise. I said it in one of my vlogs and everything too, but we need to catch up. I am happy to hear. Yes, Laura, we need to. Maybe next week we can talk. We'll do a call. But I haven't really seen anybody I know here other than the Rockholds at the front gate. And when we got here, man, it was brisk. It was raining and it was real windy, and everybody was at the front gate. And when they finally opened it up, it was really, really cool. I had to buy this beanie because I left mine at home. So usually I don't buy park merch very often. So I got a Winterfest beanie that I can use from now on. And I wasn't the only one in the gift shop buying those. They were going very quick because it's so cold here. But as I'm talking to you, I'm seeing some snow. Maybe not. I don't know. But we need... Oh, yeah, I just read that. But, yeah, it's... everything's going really, really good. As far as the channel goes, I've been doing a really, really deep comb of my archives. And everything that I have gone through as far as mini DV, like from, I would say, years 2001 up until, I don't know, 2005, everything, I have depleted all the archives from that era. Meaning there isn't anything else in my archives of my personal collection that I can upload. But having said that, I have scheduled out all the way through April, and I still have several more to go. Every 2 weeks I'll be releasing, another video. And I want to do more of these like live stream things, perhaps. Depending on how everything else goes in the rest of the year, it's all a time thing. I'll have a very, 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 very busy 2024. Probably the busiest year I've ever had. And I wish I could share more about some of the bigger things that are happening, but that'll be at a later time. But things are really, really, really good, and things are really, really... I had this... I'll just say this. I had a Zoom call recently with some very, very important people, and that's all I can really say about that. But hearing what they were discussing as far as the future of something I'm going to be part of, it didn't even seem like a real conversation. I'm just like, am I actually hearing this language? Like, not bad language or anything per se, but just the stats and figures and everything of a project I'm part of. And it's not amusement park related at all, but yeah, it's pretty cool. Okay, let's see. I'd rather... Well, as I'm talking right now, I'm literally seeing flurries fall around me. I don't know if you guys can pick that up. I'm kind of under this umbrella thing. But it's supposed to be in the 20s if I stay until midnight here. And I just got back from California, guys. I just drove out to California and back. And it was chilly in some of the places I went. I got all the snow in New Mexico. I almost had to pull over because the roads were so bad. But that trip was amazing. It really, really cleared my mind. It was 4,800 miles round trip. And I'd do it again in a heartbeat solo. So if anybody's having a rough time and you have the means to do this sometime in your life, I've done it a few different times, but please take a solo driving trip across the country. It'll clear your mind. So, okay, let's see. Yeah, 2024 is going to be amazing. No, I didn't get to Magic Mountain on this trip. I did in April. I went to SeaWorld San Diego and Disney. But it was definitely awesome. Other than a trip to Kings Island here and one to Cedar Point. I only made it to Cedar Point once this year. Every trip I've done, every park I have visited this year has been on as I'm going to someplace for work or coming back for someplace to work. So I was able to hit a bunch of stuff. I hit a ton of stuff on the New Jersey piers, revisited Great Adventure for 2 hours. Missed, I think, all but one. Oh man, see my nose is running like crazy here. Sorry. All but one of the pier coasters I was missing. And a bunch of other stuff. Just amazing. I made it to that park in Iowa. I made it to a couple parks in Iowa. But it's been a great year. 73 Geo, you're going there tonight. Nice. I'm gonna leave probably soon. I know they're doing the tree lighting in about 5 minutes. I wish you could. The tree's back over here, but I just want to stay away from a lot of people walking around and everything. Because anytime I do one of these and there's a crowd, they all try to get involved. So sorry, I keep on sniffing. It's snowing here now, just very, very lightly, but I don't think I'm going to make it. But the main point of me wanting to do this stream is just to say Happy New Year to everyone. I have a really kind of crappy way of saying it, but I do appreciate everybody in my life, everybody that watches this stuff, all my musical friends, all my kind of travel friends, all my coaster friends, all my kind of movie friends. I've got like these weird groups of friends that don't intertwine very often, like my music friends. There's only a very few of them that like are into the coaster thing as well. But it's cool. It's cool to have a different group of people like that in your life. And there was someone that was supposed to meet me here tonight, but it wasn't she's not a coaster person, and this would have been the perfect time to bring somebody that's not a coaster person to Kings Island, because there's only 2 coasters open and I don't need to ride them, even though I just took 4 rides on Mystic. But ultimately it was, it's too cold, which is probably the smartest thing. I shouldn't have even driven down from Columbus, but I did. Let's see. I don't know if you know, but this season I've noticed that Gemini wasn't doing. Oh no, I haven't noticed that. I would say, to be honest, out of all the rides I've taken on Gemini, maybe only half of them raced. Because I used to go to Cedar Point a lot when the park was dead, like in the middle of the week when there might be some inclement weather coming or something, and I'd go and marathon on the rides, and they would only usually have one side of Gemini open. But last time I rode it, it was racing when I was there earlier this year. So I don't want to. Oh, I haven't heard any rumors, but Gemini leaving has been on the rumor block, or rumor. It's been in the rumor mill for almost 30 years now. If they do take it out, there's a good reason. I know. It's interesting. A lot of my out-of-town friends that don't get to go to Cedar Point often, like maybe once every 10 years or something, when I first take them around Cedar Point, they say that Gemini is one of their favorite coasters in the park, and it's just hidden in the lineup. And I've always really enjoyed Gemini, but if it has a long line, I usually skip it. At one point, I believe it was the highest capacity roller coaster in the world. And then after they took 2 of the trains off, they stopped doing that. They didn't get that. I think it was, at one point, it was Dueling Dragons too, but obviously that isn't happening. But I'm going to go for another, probably, 10 minutes. And then I don't think I'm going to get any video footage. I charged up the batteries in the A7S III and all that stuff, but Sony cameras don't like the cold very often. Although this one is a newer one, and it does get warm when I shoot 4K video. So what are your thoughts on Bobcat coming to Great Escape? You know what? I don't know much about it. I just know it's a wooden coaster, and I think it's Gravity Group. I haven't seen the layout. I haven't seen trains. I haven't seen... I don't know stats or anything like that, but anytime there's a Gravity Group coaster, it's a good thing. Anytime there's a wood coaster, period, it's a good thing too. Mystic Timbers was running really solid tonight, but it was obviously pretty chilly, so a little slow. Gunner Moose, a long time, my friend. I hope you're... Hello there, Gunner Moose. Thank you. Yep, I'm doing really, really well. The first half of this year was kind of random and very, very confusing and stuff, but starting from probably late spring until the end of this year has just been incredible. One of the best years of my life, easily, no questions out. I mean, it's difficult for me to like share every aspect of my life. I used to do as much as I could in the vlogs, but I don't do the vlog stuff anymore, like the Master Vlog series. So the only way I can really kind of update people is, I don't know, text or do this. So also known as Sean H. I don't remember what that is. But yeah, you can see it's getting darker, and I wish they had lights here. I could go to another sit-down place and you know, do another one of these streams, but I can hear music blaring everywhere. This is just the most quiet place I can find. So, but the temperature is definitely dropping. There's no doubt about that. So I'm definitely gonna think about leaving soon, and I'll try to do my best to get some footage, but I don't think it's gonna work out. We'll see. There's still a lot of people here, and there's a bunch of people going to be pouring in, but the music, it's 5:31 and the music just changed, so I think they just lit up the Christmas tree. So yeah, but for those of you that, I mean, obviously there's only a few people in here, a couple of people in there, but for those of you that are watching this at a later time, thank you for all the support and continuing to watch the videos and stuff like that, and for the people that I know personally, thank you for just being awesome friends. Last few weeks have been freaking really random in my life, but very, 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 very good. So I'm glad I have the people in my life that I do. I want to say that. But yeah, I'm excited for 2024 on so many different reasons, on coaster reasons, on traveling reasons, personal reasons. I am so excited. I'm so excited, and I haven't been excited about going into a new year in a long time, but some big changes coming for sure. And but more on that later. It's still snowing. Somebody just turned on the flames here, so it's going to get a little bit warmer here. But how many rides are open right now? As coasters, there's only Flight of Fear and Mystic, and I'm looking kind of in the Snoopy area, and I'm sure there's some coasters there. I think the Little Miler that's just to the right of me is running, the Great Pumpkin Coaster, whatever it's called. I'm terrible with names when they change coaster names, but as always, man, been watching your channel since 2000. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Shock Zone. That really means a lot. I mean, I've said it plenty of times in streams and in other videos and stuff. I've never, ever done a video to get noticed or for views or clout or any of that. I do this because I love to do it. I've been recording my life and doing, I guess, what you can consider like vlogging since the 80s, since I had my first video camera. And I have just documented so much of my life. And someone recently sent me a super nice email offering me something, a chance to do something that I can't even believe I have the opportunity to do sometime in the future. But it could be possibly the most extreme thing I ever do in my life, which would be incredible. But they just reached out to me and just said, hey, thanks for doing, sharing all this stuff from back in the day and everything like that. And it's always appreciated to hear feedback, but I don't do it for feedback, but thank you. Hey there, Mr. Clothoid Looper. How you doing, buddy? How's the new car? Yeah. If you can still see me, I'm at Kings Island in the dark, and I'm going to leave soon because it is freaking cold. It's kind of snowing here right now. And it's just on that verge of being water to ice. So I have to be very, very careful going home because it was weather just like this that happened when I totaled my Honda in 2009, heading to Dayton on Interstate 70. So my main resolution is to bring mindfulness into. Oh, that's a good one. History and Leisure. Yeah, I'm pretty cold. I had to buy this at the gift shop because I left mine at home, and it's brutally cold here at Kings Island. That's cool. History and Leisure. I usually don't tend to do resolutions very often because they're just so easy to break. But I'm definitely going to be more healthier. Everybody says that, but I'm definitely going to do that. I've got some plans that help me with kind of getting back on track with that stuff. Probably gonna, I don't know, maybe shave this off in the summer. I just took off several inches. It was down to the middle of my chest at one point, and it was just, it's funny because when I'm on the road for work and I spend the night in so many hotels, probably at least a third of my life every year is in a hotel. And sometimes I lay on the bed and have my laptop on my chest watching videos or commenting and stuff. And when I close the lid, when I'm the laptop, I always clip my beard in it if I'm watching videos, when it's on my chest. But so I won't have to worry about that if I shave it again. But yeah. Anyway, just a quick thing. I think I'm going to sign off here in just a couple minutes and start. Maybe, I don't know if I'm going to shoot video or not. Possibly not, but we'll see. But here's Sean. I just stopped in between. Happy New Year, Rob. Miss you too. I'm just getting ready to end this, I think. I saw that and I was like, what? Oh, wait. Not too long ago, I was watching your... Caught my eyes that Toga was going to make a dueling Ultra Twister. Yeah, that was pretty cool to see. I took 4 rides on Mystic already, Jamin. And so I'm not going to ride it anymore. I almost lost this on it. I forgot it was on my head. But it was running really, really well. But this kid's screaming. But anyway, folks, I just wish you guys have a great New Year. It's getting darker and darker, and it's getting colder and colder, so I think I'm going to split. But maybe next week I'll do one of these properly, one of the multi-hour things. Maybe have some fun. Maybe guess the coaster sound or something. I don't know. So we'll see. But for everyone that watches this later, hopefully you had a good New Year. Be safe. Let's see. Here's 223 year of closure. Absolutely, Jamin. 100%. It's going to be a fantastic year. Can't wait. So, guys, I think I'm going to sign off. It is damn cold. So, I will talk to you later, and we will chat possibly next week when I'm back home. So, until then, rock out, be safe, have a great New Year, and have a great 2024. Talk to you later, folks. Bye.